Hi, welcome back to Mental Connection. My name is Kyson Snow, and today I'm going to be giving you a quick tutorial on how to create a listing. So first thing you want to do is head over and sign in if you're not already logged in. So you'll head over right here and click it, and then you'll type in your username or email and then your password. If you have not already created an account, you can click sign up and then follow the instructions there, or check out our previous video, and then you'll click sign in. Once you're signed in, you're going to be on your provider dashboard. And from here, you can click submit a listing, or you can also find it on the home page of the website under add listing. Either way, it's going to take you to the same spot. And this is what it's going to look like. So you'll want to go ahead and click continue. And the most important thing is your image. It needs to be 2 megabytes or less. So if it is larger than that, we've linked a little URL here to a free compressing site along with simple instructions. I'll walk you through just really quickly. So you can click tiny PNG. Right here you can drag an image or click the box and select one. So we're going to take this file here, and it's going to compress it down for us. So it takes just a minute. Once it's done, it'll pop up right here, and then you can click where it says download JPEG. You'll just click that, and then it will save it to your downloads. So it's that simple. Once that's done, you can head back over to the website, and then you can upload your profile picture here. So I would recommend using a nice professional headshot. This is going to be the picture that pops up when patients are searching for you. So next up, you'll want to put in your provider name, and then you'll want to pop in your title here. So for this example, John Doe is going to be a social worker, and then you're going to decide whether or not you're accepting new patients. He currently is. And then right here is where you can type in your insurance or your payment methods. So for each new payment method or insurance, you want to do a hard return. So we're going to do select health and then hard return, and we're going to do Blue Cross and then hard return, and so forth. So each hard return will be a new bullet point. And then the next area is your awards and recognitions, and it's going to be the same thing. So you'll want to do just one return for each line. Education is going to be the same thing. So you'll type in your schooling right here, and then you'll hook a return and so forth. So you can put in each year. So and then you just keep doing that until you get all your education in. So next spot is going to be your category. So what specialty are you? So you can go through and see, find your specialty. If you don't see it, you can actually type in your specialty and create one, or you can reach out to us and we can get it created for you. So we'll click licensed social worker. If you fall under multiple categories, feel free to click a secondary one. Also, next up is going to be your services. So this is going to be more so like what conditions you're going to be treating. So we'll say this person does anxiety and counseling. And then you can, same thing as before, you can also add a service line. So if you don't see one already, go ahead and type it in. And then this will be fields that users can search for later, and you'll pop up underneath this tag. So next is going to be your patient demographics. Are you treating minors only, or both minors and adults, or adults only? Whatever you want there. Next is going to be your FAQs, or your frequently asked questions. If you're getting multiple questions that you could save time by answering ahead of time, you can do that here. So click add new. Type in whatever question that may be, whether it's something you treat, just whatever, and then you'll type in your answer here. And it's very similar as other processes. Once you created the first one, you just click add new, and it'll keep giving you additional fields to fill out. So next up is going to be your hours and location. So right here, you'll select which days of the week you're open, what time you'll see patients. So we're going to pretend this person is open 9 to 11, and then they take an hour lunch break. So they'll reopen at 12 o'clock, and then they will go until 6 p.m. So you can add multiple breaks just by adding this arrow for different time slots, or you can do 24/7 if you are a 24/7 service. Next up, you'll see your time zone. You can just ignore that. It should be defaulted to Denver time zone or Mountain time zone. And then next is going to be your address location. So if you start typing in your location, it's going to or autofill with some suggestions. So you can go ahead and click that when you see the right one, or you can type it all the way out. You'll notice on this map here, it will drop a pin to where you're at. And this is what patients will see when they're on the search page. So if your address is a tricky one, if it's a rural address and you're having issues with it lining up right, you can click or enter coordinates manually. So you can actually type in the coordinates right here, and then it'll put it to the exact spot you're in. And then the last piece is selecting your city. So we're going to click Roosevelt. If you don't see your city on there, you can type it in. So let's say we were in Altamont. I just type it in right there, and now it's there. So, and that's just going to be another subfield that patients can search for. So we'll go back to Roosevelt, and then we're done. So we're going to click Submit Listing. It's going to take us to a page to review. This is where you want to check for typos, make sure all the information you put in was correct. So you'll see your insurance methods. We put in our school, our areas of expertise, our patient demographics. On the right-hand side, you're going to see our business hours and our contact information. In our previous video, we updated our contact information. If you have not already done that, I will show you that in just a minute. This is actually grabbing from your profile. So, and this will link directly to your website, your phone number, and then along with your social medias that you fill out. So just scroll through here, make sure everything looks accurate, and then if it does, you'll scroll all the way up and click Continue. And then after that, you're done. So it will take between 1 to 3 business days for us to review. If we can get to it sooner, we will. This way, we just filled out to keep any spam or malicious content from being on there. So it's going to come over to an admin like myself. We'll review it, make sure it is a legitimate provider in the Unibasin, and then we will change the status to live. So what you'll see is this will pop up, change to live, and then you'll be underneath the all providers or underneath the search. So one thing you will notice, it does have an expiration date, 90 days from the day of creation. And so what that does is it'll take your listing down until you review it and re-upload it. All your content should still be there. All you have to do is just click Renew Listing. Once it's renewed, it'll be the same thing. We'll review it and push it back up. This is just so we can make sure that your content or your information stays relevant for the patient and for yourself, so we don't have any dated information. So, and that is every 90 days. So going back to the My Profile, this is where your contact information is going to be filtered from. So this is where your contact email will be, phone number, website, and then down here is your social media. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to admin@mentalconnection.com, and I'd be more than happy to help you. Otherwise, thanks for watching and have a good rest of your day.